Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning for everyone who is seeing this. Today, we're gonna create a full app. We're gonna create a multi-signature wallet using obviously COTI blockchain, Supabase. That Supabase is like that tool to create tables and databases and each functions and uh, everything in terms of backend. V0 absolutely for frontend and Cursor as IDE. And today I'm not alone. I'm with Calvin. Calvin, do you have any words?
Hello, hi everyone. I'm Calvin. I'm the creator for COTI, and so I'll be assisting Rafa and asking questions along the way because I'm also learning about this.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Calvin, to join here. So, um, as you can see, we have like four tools that we're gonna use today. We're gonna use V0, COTI blockchain. Absolutely, we're gonna create some smart contracts, ChatGPT, Cursor, and Cloud. Um, I need to say that I have the pro plan in Cloud because I'm a developer. So, uh, if you see that I have not limited tokens, that's why. That's because I have the pro plan. So let's start a little bit about the overview of the tech stack. This year is actually using Next.js. We're gonna use the library Ethers Cody that is in TypeScript. Also the Cody blockchain and the Supabase. We're gonna create like Postgres SQL database. Okay. In terms of AI tools, I already said. And let's start about how it works and what is a multi-signature wallet. So a multi-signature wallet is basically a wallet that has a limited and a folder permissions. All right. Let's say that there's like three users, Alice, Bob, and Charlie, and they have a wallet that they can transfer and they can fund and they can deposit, they can withdraw the funds from the wallet to any other address. So when they want to withdraw like any amount of this wallet, all the members of the multi signature should approve and should sign the withdraw to approve like the transfer. All right. This is common in big wallets or a company multi-signature wallets or it's like a trust, um, and has a lot of functions here that everyone can use it. So
Sorry, Rafa. If I
yeah,
understand it, so basically it's a wallet that if there is any transaction that has to happen, all three, for example, in this example, all three people have to sign it. If not, then the transaction won't go through, right?
exactly, absolutely. What's the thing with this? That it's a custom multi-signature wallet because it's not like on a standard. So you can add like a function that say, hey, I only need two or three signatures to approve the transaction. So
Okay.
it's like a custom wallet. Yep.
All right. So it also is like you can also customize it. So if there's majority, then people get outvoted. Okay.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It is. So today we're gonna just like create a super basic multi-signature wallet. And okay, but let's say why we are choosing Cody blockchain. Let's see the private blockchains and private solutions that we have here. So Cody Galbert circuits in this table, as you can see, there is like a privacy, excellent privacy. Its speed is so low in terms of gas cost. So there is not like an expensive fees like Ethereum or like any other blockchains. Is EVM compatibility. It means that you can create smart contracts in Solidity version Paris 0819, and there's no risk. All right. So let's just
Uh,
start with smart contract.
may I?
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, Rafa. May I know about a little bit more about uh this multi-sig wallets? What are the use cases for
Yeah.
multi-sig wallets?
I think I
Oh,
lost
what
you.
are some of the use cases of a multi-sig wallet?
The most use cases of multi-signature wallet. Okay, so you can make it like a family trust, or like a treasury, where there are like admins or yeah, like admins that can transfer those tokens. Like let's say that we have like a million COTI, so they can withdraw. They can withdraw the permission of or the permission from the user. When just let's say that DAO wants to propose a project, so the ad those to one of the engines to build the DeFi project and approval for those tokens. So there's a lot of cases. A there's like a cool protocol, like Aave protocol, and search in Google, and like a DAO that only admins can withdraw the tokens. But the most famous tool in blockchain is Safe Wallet. Safe Wallet is like a cool tool with a multi-signature wallet, and they also offer like something else and something like with a better features of a multi-signature wallet. So as you can see, there's a lot of use cases with Safe Wallet and with other projects actually.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
yeah. So okay, let's start with smart contract. Um, there's a lot of smart already smart contracts on, but we're gonna create a new one with cloud. But before we start with that, I just need to share you that we have a repository with of the full code and the full source of this project. This is like a monorepo. In the first directory, we have the boilerplate. The boilerplate is like all the full code of the smart contracts. We're gonna find like this the contract here, and there's like a example of this contract of how to onboard, and the multi-signature wallet with the full comments here. So if you want to, at the end of the video of the live stream, you can go here and you can clone the project, right? Also the front end, as you can see, we have the front end here. So that's it. Let's start with cloud. So I wanna write like create a multi-signature wallet smart contract version 0.8.19. This is so important because this is the version that COTI blockchain supports, and use the core library for COTI. Let's say it needs to study out search and APC core library from GitHub. I can cost here. I want a private smart contract. So let's say I create a multi-signature wallet smart contract version. Use MPC core. What else will be great?
I'm not sure if it's for everyone else, but I think the screen is frozen for me. Okay, there we go. It's back.
Oh, got it. Yeah, it takes like a time to render this. All right. So is it still starting to write? So it's so important to say that he needs to study like the garble circus on the MPC core library, because cloud or any AI tool doesn't know about by itself about like the features we are indexing here in the prompt. Why? because they are trained by the Anthropic, like this, like the company behind Cloud, or like OpenAI or Perplexity or whatever. So you need to grade the feature you want to yeah, to be specific about that. So that's
Mhm.
why I say that he needs to study about all these. Mhm.
Okay. May I ask what happens if you don't put in the uh from the so if you don't tell it to pull
Yeah.
from the COTI's garbled circuits and also MPC core library from GitHub, would it go back to its own library and pull something from what it learned? Well, what it
Yeah,
what
yeah.
it
No,
learned.
yeah, good question. So Cloud will try to create like a private smart contract, but without using the libraries and without using the correct pattern designs and best practices from COTI blockchain. So will not work absolutely when you will try to compile and when you will try to deploy it. So yeah, that's it.
Okay.
And as we can see, we have the results here that is actually study the garbled circuits from the documentation and also from GitHub, and you can open the which repository is ready and all of that. So we receive like this smart contract. Let's check that is everything okay. Um, all right, is using all right. This is something weird because it's like trying to get like the interfaces first and then create like the smart contract. um 1 second. All right. Yeah, that's why I need to be more specific here. uh all right, so I'm gonna copy this and I will try in remix id. All right, remix id, as you know, is like the id by preference to create any smart contract in EVM blockchains. So I'm gonna create a file and let's say that I want a multi signature smart contract and I'm gonna paste um, this. But yeah, there's like it's not importing like the libraries correctly because it should say something like, hey, I want to import oops. I want to import like the library, call it ethers, etc. So let's say that we should go to GitHub COTI smart contracts and we're gonna take like an example of how to import correctly like on the smart contract library. All right, we go here, we go here, and this is like the correct way to import like this is example, and we're gonna say is the wrong way to use MPC core. This is the
Okay.
correct way.
So sometimes it'll just still hallucinate some links.
Yeah, some links, and also you need to be more specific than I did like here. So probably was my fail, was my issue, and that's it. We already know how he already knows how to import it, and that's it. That's the correct way. As we can see, this is the types, the private types from MPC Core. The cool thing with Cloud is like he adds like the comments for each variable, for each mapping and each function modifier and everything else. So it will let you know and will let you understand what is happening with each feature added in the smart contract.
Okay.
So
Um, Sorry if this
yeah,
is like a super noob question, Rafa,
no,
but
yeah, go ahead,
what
go
is the
ahead.
difference between Claude and V0?
All right, okay, cool. With Cloud, it's more like for coding, for developers or for any builder. So it's only focused on code. All right, can assist you with any topic if you want to receive or you want to cook like a line or something like that. It's gonna respond to you, but it's more focused on, and this only focus on front end stuff. So if you want like create like a website or like a app or like any published to the web, V0 is that the thing you want because it's only V0 only do that. It's not like an AI
Okay.
assistant. Yeah,
So V0 is more could be a lot of interfaces and also things that the people would interact with, and
exactly. Yeah,
Claude is backend stuff and writing the code itself.
I will not say that it's only for backend stuff because it's only also for any kind of code that you want, like front end, backend. It doesn't matter because Cloud only code in any language actually, and V0 don't do that. So
Gotcha.
okay, yeah, we already have this smart contract. I think it's so big, it's huge smart contract. Um, but let's check how many lines have this. So all right, it has a 600. Why I'm
Hey, Robert.
Hey Robert,
Hi guys,
how's it going?
stuck in traffic. Okay.
All right,
Happy
That
to
tends
join.
to happen here.
all right. We have an issue here, so we're gonna copy this error, and we're gonna paste here in Cloud. Here gonna tell by which line is the issue here. So we're gonna fix that. Um, so in the meantime, why I'm checking how many lines has this smart contract, because sometimes when you has like a huge smart contract and you are not using like the library or abstract or interfaces contracts, you will have a problem in size when you will try to compile and deploy to the blockchain. Why? Because in blockchain, when you're going to deploy smart contract, actually have that block has a size in megabytes or kilobytes or any unit you want to size it, and will be an issue try to deploy it. All right, an issue yesterday. This just practicing. All right, let's check if it's working here. Important thing, you need to select compiler and you're using Paris EVM version. COTI blockchain supports this Ethereum virtual machine version. That's it. I don't know if accepts my prompt.
So of course I jumped in a little bit later, but I assumed you already did a full deep dive on the wonders of multi-signature wallets.
Yeah.
We did the basic stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
Robert, do you have any creative uses for multisig wallets? We dove into more of the treasuries.
It's exactly that actually. In a
Imagine
project I'm a part of, we co-sign with the team if we move any funds from participants in our protocol, so to limit the risk of single point of failure, let's say. And we've been using Safe for that, formerly Gnosis, and 4 years now.
And I know my friend uses it for payroll as well. Him and his business partner.
In crypto, is it specifically? Okay.
In crypto specifically. But
All right.
Rafa, have you ever like had an issue with code and then you just copy and paste the whole thing into Claude to ask it
Yeah.
what's wrong?
Yeah, a lot of. Sometimes, let's say that the AI is not perfect. It needs to improve itself a lot. Um, but yeah, when you try to pay something, he probably understand like is not understanding the context that you already have in an environment. Let's say in VS Code or
Hmm.
Cursor, and will have a mistake when he tries to with the AI or cloud tries to add a function or add something, but is not seeing is only seeing like the logic into that code, but it's not seeing like any other file or any other pattern design into the environment that you already have. So yeah, it's always happen. It's normal.
Of course. Yeah. I also find it very
Okay.
interesting that you refer the to Claude as he.
Sorry, say it again.
I find it interesting that
It
you
is a man's name, Claude.
Claude, yeah,
Right.
yeah, Claude, French man's name.
Hmm.
Yeah. But you're right. I think it was with if it's anthropomorphized, usually if it's built, then engineers would give an self-thinking concept where a woman's name off one. Like Sophia was one. There's a few others. I think I forgot the examples. Most often in movies as well.
Yeah.
Complexity.
City. All right. I'm adding like
Oh yeah, Alexa.
Alexa.
Siri. Well, Siri is not an AI yet, but yeah,
Yeah.
It's all just probability machines. Okay.
yeah, is the AI worse? Oh my god,
Like the Timu version.
Timu version.
Can we say that? I don't know.
I don't know. Hmm. What's happening here?
Oh man. I remember looking at this like in university. I attended. I don't even remember it, but I did coding for video games and learned Python for a little bit. This brings back memories.
All right, so
Now you can imagine that for like newcomers who have no idea what let's say context or syntax would be, they see the layout. Oh, a lot of green text must be good. I mean, there's a lot of assumptions to be made for first-time builders, of course. They're like very first-time builders.
Yeah,
So
yeah. To be honest with you, I wish. Yeah, I'd imagine even V0 and even Claude coming out, it helps people learn a lot faster.
I was especially at the security broadcast we recently
Yeah.
did with Davi as host.
Yes.
The amount of care that
And hand holding too.
which one was it? It wasn't Lovable. It was
V0.
was it V0? It was V0. Yeah.
V0 was
Who,
very
yeah, who gave feedback?
yeah,
Yeah.
and gave
Yeah.
like tips on how to tips on like best practices, and it even thinks for you and for your product safety as well, which is awesome. Yeah. Yeah. I actually after that I messed with V0 for a bit.
yeah.
How expensive are the tokens for V0 or Lovable? Do you know?
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember. But this year is the best because
Maybe we can research that in the meantime.
yeah, has not a lot of. All right. All right, that's great. There is an issue here. But oh, my bad. I modified the smart contract because there is not like a memory types. So I need to About this smart contract, I have this issue, and I'm gonna copy this one. Alright, this is the big part actually, the front end, the client parts. Sure. Let's start exploring a little bit on the repo. We have two directors, the boilerplate on the front. The front is using XJS when they set up with a React Next.js project. And in boilerplate, I'm using actually the Foundry. If you are a coder, you're building Foundry and you know a little bit of smart contract, you will love this setup. This setup is so basic. Well, it's not basic stuff because you have three directories here. Like the source appears like the smart contracts you will have. As it shows you here, this is the multisignature smart contract, the main smart contract, and you also will have the interfaces, but like the interface is like that smart contract that you will build, like the events and the functions that you will use in the main smart contract. Also has a directory here that is for test. This is like a test of the main smart contract, and also we have the script. The script is where you will write that contract. It's not a smart contract itself, but it's like a script that you will use to deploy the smart contract to any blockchain that you are already configured the environment. So,
is the contract for the multisig is that a template? Is that an off-the-shelf one you could?
Yeah, it's official. I'm using a public boilerplate, so you can like go to this repository and you can clone this and use this boilerplate. So yeah, there's like instructions here, and do you have that README? So it will show you how to run, how to build, how to test, how to compile, and how to deploy it, and how to config also for any other. So let's say this is only well, it's not only, but it's configured for COTI blockchain deployment. All right, so let's check how is it going. Yeah.
May I know? So of course, COTI has the lowest gas fee, but
yeah,
does that mean that for every transaction there is a fee is taken from the transaction? Is that correct? How does that work?
Yeah, the gas fee is taken when you're trying to transfer, like, I don't know, I'm gonna transfer, let's see an example. I'm going to COTI and I'm gonna select my account and I'm gonna send from number one. So would you send, expand the view. So when I don't know what is happening with my RPC or my MetaMask, but anyway, when you like code will take like the block the section gas fee, no, it's different gas fee, right? So we'll take like that fee will pay to the node or later. So yeah, that's how it works. I don't know what is happening here also. Like I have a all right. I'm gonna add here memory. Over here.
In the meantime, I checked the current paid plan for V0 is premium $20 a month, and for team plan $30 per user. Yeah.
All right. Is that unlimited tokens?
Yeah, cloud has limited token.
No.
Oh well.
V0 has they make a rough calculation. Let's see, $1.5 per million tokens.
A million token is a lot.
Yeah, there's some.
A million token is a lot. Yeah. You have to be asking it a lot.
But that includes the actions as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as I have a lot of issues here, I'm gonna copy like from the repository, the smart contract. I'm gonna paste it here. I'm gonna deploy it. So, all right, it's gonna work. I'm gonna connect. I already onboarded, and I'm gonna select the smart contract, and I will put like, actually I have this one, and I will do one verification only. Oops, Remix ID sometimes has this issue because it doesn't support like a lot of, I don't know, maybe it's like the plugin or I don't know what is happening there, but it's it's often happening that. So no worries if you have that issue. I will compile it
Oh, so that was like
again.
a remix ID issue.
Yeah, it is. It is, and it's not letting me deploy it. Right. Oh, that's it. That's because I'm not connected. So I will connect my wallet, my MetaMask, and let's check if I am onboarded. I will compile it again, put the parameters, and let's deploy it.
Oh, so
now I saw that you selected MetaMask as one of the most popular ones, of course.
Yeah.
And there were some other options. Are there any requirements? Like, are some wallets not supported? Like, I don't know, Make the Wallet, Rabby, or whatever the other ones.
Yeah, it also supports more extensions.
Okay.
Okay, we already deployed it. Let's check in the testnet COTI scan. And that's it. That's our smart contract. This is our smart contract
nice.
deployed on testnet blockchains. And now we're gonna create the client. That the client is like that script or that code that will interact with smart contract using a provider. A provider means that is a signer. It's also called a signer or provider, whatever. And that signer will be the user or will be actually the MetaMask that will sign the transactions to interact with the smart contract. So I want to create a new chat and I will say study COTI ethers library to create a client script to interact with this smart contract. And I will say that the contract address, that is this one, and I will put like the code of the smart contract here. And also we'll need the ABI. Okay, the ABI is that resolved in JSON format of all the smart contract. So we're gonna get that one here in Remix. When we select the contract, we compile it, and then we copy the ABI. This is this one. Also, you will need the ABI, and that's it. Okay, let's create a client. And in the meantime, we can also start to create in the front end with V0. There is like a scaffolding already. Folding means like a project that has already the config already has the features that okay. Also, I share it with you here. This of the and you will be by and you something that okay. I already has all these configuration has a connect. It's opening a tab.
This is an aside. Have you guys found that
No, we
having typos, does it affect the outcome of your prompt?
no, because we built this scaffolding and has like already knows what you will use and what kind of project you will use it for. That is a tap in COTI blockchain. Why? Because if we try to connect the wallet, it already connect to COTI blockchain, and it will detect if you are not in COTI testnet blockchain, and also will
Okay, cool.
retrieve your AES key. This is cool because you already have all these features. Right now, I'm.
It doesn't.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. No, I was going to say it's the engines have been surprisingly tolerant with typos or any other non-English commands almost or non-human if you type them. I think the only thing, and that's in general always to worry about if it's a typo in a variable. So if you have a typo in your contract address, that's not going to work. But
Okay.
if you have a
typo in the commands,
if you say
edit and it's like
yeah, in the commands, it understands it can reason.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, we already have our script, and this script we're gonna use it for V0. As we can see, we should onboard each account that each time that you want to interact with any COTI app. Why? Because that key, that is a private key, is like a password. You will use it for decrypt or encrypt any value that is private for you. Let's say that I only have a balance that is private for me, and no one can see that. But only they can see that if they have access to my AES key. That is impossible because I have my MetaMask, and it's only possible if I share my AES key. So that's so important that you make sure that you do not share this key. All right.
Right. Keep that key private.
Yeah, keep that key private. Exactly.
Guard it with your life.
Yeah, it's definitely your password for everything. I'm gonna fork this UI, and I'm gonna create like a multi-signature app. So I'm gonna say that create a multi-signature wallet using the following script. But I don't know. Let me check how we're gonna copy and we're gonna use this. Probably I'm gonna download it. All right, and then I will attach here using the the file attached create the multi and what else? I think that's it. A basic prompt, because we are defining all the interaction here for the functions. So I'm gonna close some tabs, some windows. Okay, and we should wait here. What else we have here? We have the connect wallet. We have the onboarding details. We can also switch the network. This is like if you have like a bridge or something that you have in Ethereum or in Polygon, you can also use this app because it has configuration for the 3 blockchains: Ethereum, Polygon, and COTI. But it's COTI testnet, not COTI mainnet. All right. We can see how is it working. It's writing. That's it. So Calvin, have you ever tried V0 on cloud?
Yeah. So basically, after yesterday, I tried Lovable day before yesterday, and I tried V0 today.
All right.
And I pretty much did I asked it to do. So I compared those two by making like an idle game,
Yeah.
idle RPG game. So that was fun.
Okay.
Good. It was interesting to see how each one of them kind of pulled up its own idea of what that looks like.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll be messing around with it a little bit more, but they give me like a free token, like free set of token each day. So I'm quite limited.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah. I wish I had infinite tokens.
Yeah. It has limited tokens. All of that. But it's not like such expensive. Maybe $20.
No, $20 per month. It's all right.
Yeah.
Won't break the bank.
Yeah, and it's actually, I think the competition is actually decreasing
It
Really?
over
will.
time. The
Definitely.
different pricing.
What is the lowest price for AI tool? I have not seen it. I think it's $20, isn't it?
I believe
think
on
it's
average it's about
ChatGPT.
$20. On average, I would say. Yeah.
But it also depends on your purpose. If
Yeah.
you need a model for specific goal, then yeah.
As a
But I
developer,
think-
do you use ChatGPT much nowadays?
Yeah. Well, a little bit. I don't know use a lot.
I in our courses as well. I don't see it as often, but it is used, for instance, because the feedback in terms of coding is bigger with Claude, for instance,
course.
at least what I've seen. But for instance, for our auditing, if you want to check or if there's an error, you're stuck in a loop, you want to test it, then it's worthwhile to try out other models. So then you copy paste it there to do another check.
Before starting a project, do you guys plan things out before going into Claude or going into V0?
If we plan,
That's actually, Rafa, how long did you take to perfect the prompt for this session?
to be fair, only yesterday I practicing this and only one time. But it's not
Okay.
all. It's not. It's usually that AI changes your output all the time. So don't be don't trust the AI always. All right, because you are
Of
not
course.
receiving the output that
course.
you want to receive. Yeah. All right. We have the version 2 of this thing with our script, and let's check if it's working. We're going to MetaMask, connect. We switch network. We onboard our account. That's it. But I don't see where we can onboard. All right. Oh my god. Onboarding, transaction demo. Let me check something. Switching, COTI onboarding completed, send private transaction. Yeah, it should appear like a button here. Something. Oops. It's not appearing anything. That's why it's not like showing a button for to. It's not like that. No.
What isn't showing?
It's not showing anything that I asked it for because it's like I want to show. I want to see. I want to multisignature UI. It's not. All right, core features. Probably because I didn't connect to the multisignature wallets with the functions interacting with the functions from this script.
Do you get be honest, do you ever get angry at AI?
Yeah. Yeah, all the time. Yeah, I get angry
all
also.
the time.
It's like that
You
developer.
remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember when you would design like a paper or something for your uni or school in Word or another editor, and it would then start outlining things you didn't ask it to, and then it moves all of your text and
Yes.
any images you had in there, which got messed up. And that's the kind of frustration sometimes I recognize when prompts are going,
Yeah.
all right, let's
There's
say.
all when something goes wrong, it's like I understand the logic on why actually no, Word doesn't make sense with Word. Sometimes you just like resize the images a bit. I know what you're talking about. You resize something a little bit more and like it messes with the whole yeah, with the whole format. But
Yeah.
with something sometimes with AI, I can kind of understand where it's coming from, but it's not what I want.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you gotta be at least nice so it remembers that you're nice to him.
Yeah, I think it's the utilitarian principle is as long as we're nice, in case they ever take over in the
Exactly,
future, we did well.
exactly.
That's yeah.
Like, hey, buddy, remember we always
Mm.
had a good rapport.
Which is funny because there was a report published that um, all the extra, let's say, human text we add, like saying please and stuff, is actually making it harder for the machine to interpret the command. Let's
Yeah,
say,
but I also
we
read.
if we talk more robotic, it would be
Yeah,
easier. Let's say, but that would be us adjusting to the machine instead of the other way around.
yes,
Yeah.
I hear that the more human you treat it, it will it will venture off from your prompt a lot more. Something
Because you're making it human,
because you're
infallible.
making it human, and humans are
Yeah.
humans are
Nurturing it.
lame.
Yeah. No, I don't want to get out of tokens. Um. So let's see an alternative for this one. We're gonna use cursor as well.
Is it stuck?
It's stuck
Hmm.
and it's not understanding that. So sometimes you should get an alternative. Then I will use the Cloud Code Pro, and I will open from the repository I already showed you guys, and I will open the front end directory, and we're gonna open a new window here, and if you know, Cloud have a CLI, so you can start from any terminal, a Cloud AI. So I'm gonna create I will call to Cloud, and I'm gonna say, but okay, first we should open to the front end directory, and then open Cloud, and we're gonna say, hey, uh, create a multi-signature wallet UI interacting with the following files. So we're going to use this file uh, that Cloud itself has given us, and we're going to tag that file here with COTI signature client.js, and should, well, we can say that should connect wallet to COTI blockchain testnet, but we need to detail what is the configure of that. So we're gonna go to docs of COTI, and we go to networks, we go to testnet, and we go to the configuration of this blockchain, that is this one. All right, we're gonna paste here, and also should onboard the user wallet, And we're gonna find also like an onboarding here. There's like a guide and quick start. No, it's here. Yeah, it's this one. Using the following example, and that's it.
Okay. So the more you handhold Claude, provided the links and what you wanted to do, yeah, the better the outcome would be.
Yeah, exactly. If you want to receive like a really good output, you need to be detailed with cloud, and even with any AI, huh? Not only cloud.
V0 as well.
Yeah, V0 as well. That's it. But I'm out of tokens here, so we're gonna try cloud. Yeah, but I have the pro plan with cloud, so I'm not scared with this. But there is something that I don't like with cloud that I think I don't know how many tokens, but there is like an amount that if you reach that amount, it is out of tokens like for 2 hours. It's not that I like it, but anyway.
2 hours.
Yeah.
Telling you to slow down.
Like a cooldown period. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Still writing. Let's see our. Oh, no, I can see something here. Yeah. This should not happen in this one, so I will select that one and I will say it should not initialize with a private key because the user will interact directly with MetaMask. Make sure to use let's explore how V0 is connecting, how it's receiving the client. Yeah. So the client, it means that all receiving the user that is connected to. I can see it should yeah, that's it. Signature, RPC signature. Okay. To use client using COTI ethers library. I will approve it. Okay, that's it. It's updating.
So could you explain what the it wasn't showing if it was using COTI ethers, or what was the
issue? So basically, if we go to the script that we made with Cloud, is creating like a function to initialize, or it's actually like only a function that will let create like a signature to interact with smart contract, because on a smart contract always needs a signature to interact with it and through the blockchain. All right. So the thing here is that it's accepting a parameter that is a private key that it should not happen because you don't want to insert your private key in a dApp, isn't it? So this is so wrong and this is bad because no one wants to do that. So the thing is that I say to Cloud is, hey, all right, use this library to get the signature without sharing any private key or any AAS key, and use that signature to interact with smart contract. So that's what I say to Cloud here. Okay.
Like a proxy.
Yeah, like a proxy, like a client. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So let's go ahead.
Actually, no, not like a proxy, but I know what you mean.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Just using all this. Okay, let's see if we can start the project. Or we can join dev. All right, we can see the project in localhost 3000. Cool. We already had a front, but this is still building. Okay. I have 13,000 tokens used here. Look at that. Oh my god.
For over how many, for context, how many applications, or was it for?
How many?
Was it what you used? Or?
Sorry, say it again.
So the 13,000 tokens, was that for specific calls here?
Yeah, for only I think for only a task. If we see there's like a task
It's like at
that
10K.
yeah, exactly. But this use it only for this task, let's say, and use tokens for this other task and for this other task. And where is it going? But yeah, okay. So it's already done. I think we have an issue, but it's like, all right, we're gonna say that we're gonna fix that, but I'm gonna copy this issue and I will use it cloud to fix this one. Okay, because we cannot have any mistakes in types or in files if we want to test our tab. Okay, we have this issue also. But it's not like yeah, I see that. It's importing into the function, so I will import here. Import ethers, or actually ethers from, that's it, and I will import also COTI networks, import COTI networks from this one, but I have this issue to fix.
Coding in night mode is definitely a lot cooler than light mode, I'd say.
Let's say, yeah. It's for pro builders and for pro developers and for pipe coders too. Okay. All right, let's check our localhost 3001. Okay, I will join dev again. I'm gonna connect. It connects. Cool.
Nice.
But you say that the chain ID is not the expected one. All right, we're gonna check in the documentation. It's not. It's actually this one. So let's watch who's taking that. Details. What is happening that? All right. It's probably right here. Okay, I will go to the documentation again.
So,
Yep.
yeah. Can you replace all?
Yeah, I replaced the chain ID, and that's it because it's like using a grand chain ID here. That one. So I copy it directly from the documentation. So, all right, we don't have the. It's not onboarding, but just like not using correctly like the libraries. That's all the issue with AI. Usually, also on we just needs to start manually, and then the AI will understand all the context. All right, and that's it. So we already we also are stuck here. So what we're gonna do to let AI all the context, all the environment, all the information that he needs to know to give us a better output. So we're gonna try to make something here. All right, we're gonna copy the version one of this v0. All right, and we're gonna clone it here in this monorepo, and then we're gonna use cloud to use this template or this scaffolding from v0. And let's start with that yeah, overview, but all the context that we have here.
Process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay. Actually, that's cool because you can also download and you can fork, you can whatever you want with this scaffolding. Well, okay, let's say neutral. Uh-huh. Uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Everything, yeah. All right. We go. We jump to the other project. Let's say that I want to run and I want to see the project. Okay.
May I know? So, are you combining you're combining V0 with Claude code?
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. So it's not like found in this one. Probably I should download. Yeah, combining V0 and cloud, but with the result that V0 already gave us.
Okay, all right. Ideally, what is the ideal outcome?
Sorry?
What is the ideal outcome?
The ideal.com.
Outcome. What do you want from this?
Oh, okay, yeah. The outcome I want to receive is like actually the multi-signature wallet, but combining two AIs. Or actually, if we see cursor is like the third AI. So that's what I want to see. I want to see my multi-signature wallet tab, but it's saying that this package is not appearing there. So I want to install that. Yarn add. Oops. Yarn add the package. Yarn dev. Okay.
So you're adding packages now?
Oops, but it's like yeah. This is weird because I'm using actually this command and it's giving me like more project. So grand, so bad. Yarn dev, yarn start. I'm gonna check that other one. Okay, let's compile it first. Okay, it doesn't matter. Build.next. Anyway, yarn dev. No, it's not working, any of that. I'm gonna download zip. Okay.
So what are you
I'm looking for
now?
this.
You're
No,
missing
this
packages?
UI, because it's like using an other
Oh,
UI, but added those components and not into this UI. But it's weird because it's actually Visio who is giving us that. So I will unload this.
So it would allow you to work with them and implement them, but it doesn't deploy them or
Yeah,
something
it
like that.
doesn't.
Or...
Yeah, it doesn't take this UI to show when we go to the site. So we're gonna check. We're gonna figure it out what is happening that with that. Sorry, but probably it's because I think this is the correct. Yeah. All right, we're gonna install the packages here, and we're gonna figure it out. What's happening with that? Okay, cool. Again. There we go. There we go. We have already the
you
UI.
did it.
Yeah, we did it. All right. Let's check that is connecting correctly to the MetaMask. Yeah, it's also on board correctly. All right, cool. So we're gonna ask for to cloud. I'm gonna close this terminal and I will change. And I will open web playground. And then we'll open cloud terminal and I will ask for to cloud it. Create in this project that is web. Create a UI. Create a multi-signature wallet UI using. Okay, create a multi-signature UI, and that's it. Because we're gonna cut the prompts and we will use the prompt with each case. I will not put all the features I want in only one prompt because it would break and will get confused. Nope. It's not going. No, I would say no because it's saying that. Okay, anyway. I will get out and I will say that cloud again. Create a multi-signature wallet UI using web playground. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. So this is the steps that this UI will use. We'll examine that all the files and directories. Also, we'll study. Also, we'll after he understands what is happening there, we'll create a UI on all the components that we want to receive here. So, all right. And then this is completed. We're gonna create also, or we will use this script that we made with Cloud to interact with smart contract. So that will be easier. Okay.
That's great.
A bad coder life.
coder's life.
Iteration after iteration,
Yeah.
after checks, after tool change, after iteration. Yeah. But still more efficient than figuring it out yourself and taking the hours to manually build it.
Yeah.
Is the conclusion we had Tuesday.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, yeah.
Because AI is not perfect yet.
Jump scare.
It is. That's why we have that's the cool thing that we have a lot of AI tools, like Lovable, Bolt, V0, GitHub Copilot, because you can use those alternatives to improve your own dApps or your own projects.
Yeah, definitely better than starting from scratch every time.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct. Okay. Let's wait.
Before AI was a thing, do you guys look for
Also,
do you guys look for templates whenever you write emails?
We write emails.
Probably doesn't apply to you. I used to do that. I used to look for templates.
Yeah, sometimes.
No, maybe reuse formats you've used before, let's say, but not go out and actually formats.
Psychopathic, like I used to do that. I used to just like, all right, okay. For example, like after college, like send thank you email to company, something like that.
It is.
I can imagine in a setting indeed where communication is often repeated in a similar case. Yes, definitely. That's what you do now. Yeah.
Imagining.
Yeah, we're outsourcing imagination more and more.
Exactly. All right, it's almost done. You see the last step. All right, there we go. We go to our local host, our project. Look at that, it's not loading the UI. Okay, I'm gonna start again the project. That's it. And then we're gonna create. There we go. We can create a multi-signature wallet. Let's say that I want family trust. I don't know. And the owners, I will have like 2 owners probably. I will add this account and my account number 2. Okay, 2 accounts, and only will require 1 confirmation. And then create wallet. Okay, we have an issue here. It's a rotation. This is a syntax issue, but this is the issue we take care. Input line 8. Okay. Input line 8. Companies UI. Okay, this is the file. I have the issue, and that's it. The thing I made here is
you can just input the issue and it'll just figure it itself out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you force it to have fresh eyes on what it just said.
Look what you did. Look what you did.
Yeah, like.
Yes.
Reflect.
Why you no work? Yep.
Yeah.
Or as they say in Web3, when solution.
I'm saying the cloud, hey, you're a bad developer, huh? Look at your mistake. All right. Okay, let's check is working out. We'll copy again this owner and this other owner. Add to. There's something is happening here because it's not working. This create wallet. Three. All right. I will look for to that bottom, and it's right here. Create wallet. This is this one. Okay. Is not working this bottom. Okay. And after that, we will create and we will interact with our smart contract. So, okay, let's go back to Remix. Oops, it's not this one. Because I want to check, or Remix, no, let's go with Cloud. This is the contract and this is the ABI. So I will copy the ABI and I will put into the library of the front end, and I will say that ABI contract.json, and I will create like a JSON, and I will say that this is the ABI, and what else? That's it. No, I don't take care of that. All right, let's check that our front end is working now. I will reload, and I'm gonna create a wallet. With the user accounts. Nope, it's still not working yet. But okay.
The struggle.
Yeah, there's half a trouble here.
The struggle is real.
I think I know where's the issue.
Be right back.
It's here. And no, yeah, it's like trying to interact with any smart contract, even because it's not knowing that smart contract address and any other details. So we're gonna check. Oh, but okay, let's have a look of. We'll create a mocked wallet. No, this won't happen. Because okay, this is the issue. We're gonna use our contract address that we already deployed. That is this one. We're gonna replace here, and we're gonna say, yeah, okay, let's try it. Gonna create a wallet, and I will say that account number 2 and account number 1. Yes, it's still not working. Okay, because probably because it's a Mac. So I will ask for to Cloud, like, hey,
Okay.
Multi wallet is using a mock. Please choose our contract.json as ABI and use the library of COTI ethers. All right, that is this library. And let's say study the library in GitHub and in PM site and use this address of the smart contract deployed. Okay, I'm gonna use this address and that's it.
You missed a lot, Robert, since you were gone.
Did we take over the world?
Yeah, I took over the world.
Or did they? Yes.
All right.
So you think that it was using the mock address before?
Yeah, it was using like a mock, that means like a hard-coded code to try and to show you like a demo without interacting with the smart contract. So yeah, in the meantime, I already created a project.
We've seen that before.
Sorry?
Actually. If it isn't able to connect, it'll start creating mockups just so it can circumvent using what you want it to use sometimes.
Yeah.
As in, it tries to be helpful.
No, probably sometimes, but this time was not working like that. Yeah, I was not like the one to we show you.
I think we had that at the what was it, the cursor comparison? Yeah. Cursor windsurf comparison.
Yeah. Okay, so in the meantime, I will open a project that I already did with V0 that was working, and this account has a profile in V0, so we're gonna check how that multisignature was working. All right. Where is Supabase? All right. So V0 has an integration with Supabase. If we explore to the code, we will have like a table in SQL of the script to using Supabase, but in which step we connect Supabase. So here with V0, this is the magic with V0 that you can connect with Vercel and with Supabase or with other tools as databases and as wrappers to deploy the site. And that's it. Supabase is only working with that. And I said here that Supabase should save like the details of the transactions. And that's it. That's actually the view. As you can see, we can create like a multi-signature wallet, and that's it. That's the thing I want to receive here. But if it's not working, we're gonna use this template that I made yesterday, and as you can see, I'm retrieving the AES key. That's it. This always before we create a multi-signature wallet, and that's it. All right. But we can wait here.
This is the ideal scenario.
Yeah, the ideal scenario. Exactly. And as I said before, it's not always retrieving and or giving the output that we always want, right? Because always change the information that is receiving from all the users that is using that AI tool. So
and this is like
not always working the same.
So like the same prompt, we might work one day and the next hour.
Yeah.
Just put.
Yes, exactly like that. Yeah. So okay, we can show how it's working. I will say that it's multi-signature wallet, and I will add the contract address. The contract address is actually the I have in my Explorer, and I will require two confirmations, and I will add the wallet owners. Owner and account number 2. All right, we create the wallet, and this
And
is
it works.
save it in. Yeah, it works, and we can also submit the transactions and all that stuff. But before this step, we should say to V0 that hey, this is my my ABI, and use that library. The same thing that we made here. All right, but let's check if there's something happening here. Come on. All right. I would say that fix all this in a bunch prompt. Fix the issues of this file. All right. In the ideal scenario, it will take the ABI. We will rebuild the finder, and we'll make a duplicate. And we will attach that duplicate here. Use the contract copy .json file as ABI to interact with the smart contract, and I will paste the address. What else? Using the multi-signature UI and the user signer as provider or signer into the functions that interact with the smart contract. I think I'm forgetting something. But I don't know. All right, that's great. Let's see which is faster, if Cloud or V0.
Yes. Oh wait, didn't you run out of tokens for V0?
Yeah, but I changed like the workspace. This workspace is like that has like pro plan, because yeah, I was trying to show you like the free plan how it's working, but it's like out of tokens. So yeah,
you're testing out free plans, see if it works.
That works.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe that's the trick. Maybe they want you to get the pro plan for it to work.
Exactly.
That's how they get you. Yeah. No, I think it makes sense because a lot of the streams we do are on free plans, because that was the majority of users will have as well when they start.
Yep.
Just to show, okay, this is potential. These are the limitations, and the fallback, of course, is the paid one.
Yeah.
I don't have that many paid ones yet, but
Exactly. So okay, so it doesn't matter that issue. Okay, it's just because I think MetaMask is like already connected to the B0 site, so I will change it and I will disconnect it from any other site. I will follow this site, and I will try to connect. All right, count number 2, switch network to testnet, onboard again, confirm, we clean that. That's it, there we go. We will say multi-signature wallet, connecting, and that's it. All right. Let's check if it's working. All right, but this our smart contract has not like um, balances, so we should fund our smart contract first. I will send from the account number two one like two COTIs. All right.
For a second, I thought you were going to introduce a viewer request. Donate here
Yeah.
to
So
continue the stream.
To unlock more of this so we can continue. Send money.
yeah.
Why not? It can be the next stream. We can do that.
Yeah. So okay.
If we ever do that, let's do it for some
Yeah.
some charity or something, like a fundraiser. That's fine.
Not into Rafa's lunch donation.
Like, yeah.
Yes.
A worthy cause.
Donation.
Make sure he gets to the next stream.
Yeah.
So, Rafa, what are you in the meantime? What are you doing? Could you comment on your steps?
Yeah. About this, look at the I wanted to show you that because as we can see, this is working actually. I tried to submit a new transaction, but it obviously reject this transaction because I have not approval of my second account. That is my account number one. So that's why the contract interaction failed. So this is how we know that it's working, and also because we will already have this tab or this component that show us the value. Obviously, the value is encrypted, and also the destination address that we wanted to send the funds. So if we go to the Explorer, we will find that the method, obviously in hexadecimal format, is trying to be interacted by an address or like an account that is mine account, and this is the control address. So I will show you again how is that this is trying to submit a transaction, and I will confirm as my only one account, but not from my account number one. All right. So if we go, it's actually requesting us like that we are approving to withdraw those funds to another account since or actually from our multisignature wallet. So this is how it's working. And look at this interesting thing. It's trying to request two times because it's like taking care that this is like my account two is like taking like a two accounts, but this is not. All right. So the thing here is um um like this app works like sending like an email, or like if you already use Safe Wallet or any other multi-signature wallets like Fireblocks, for example, is notifying you in email or in SMS that someone is requesting your signature to sign or to approve um, any transaction. Any transaction, I mean that if you are withdrawing, if you are signing something, or if you are approving something, or if you are interacting with any function of any other smart contract. And that's the interesting thing, that you can execute and approve any method and any action. So obviously, because we don't have such a lot of time to create like a email request, or like how to notify to the second account that is linked to Gmail account or something like that, to notify that. But this is how it works. So this is like a multi-signature wallet works, that two or more accounts should sign that request and will approve the transaction. So I don't know if you want to comment something, Robert, Calvin. Yeah.
Totally clear. So this is bare bones, no notifications or telling the users like your something is pending approval.
Yeah, like that's how the notifications works. Um, let's see, this is creating my another multi-signature wallet. But yeah, the multi-signature wallet is works like that. Notify you if someone is requesting your approval, and that's it. That's how it works. All right. So let's see if our smart contract has some transactions, and that's it. Our smart contract already have has our two COTI that I found from my lunch, and I already called my smart contract. As you can see, I called my smart contract with this method that is to create a multi-signature wallet. I have those one, and also the failed interactions that because I have not enough approval. But if you want to test it, you can go to Remix or you can go to the boilerplate and take the contract, and you can also try to test all the methods in Remix or here in the scripts contracts from boilerplate. So I don't know if you want to add something here, guys, before.
I can imagine a setting like we've had some team expansions at one point, so we changed the amount of signers. Perhaps you can showcase if that's easy or not.
Yeah. I can see it. So that's how we can end, and that's it.
Can you?
If it's not too much, of course. If it's going to be another hour, then
Yeah, no, because like creating a system to notify. Yeah, but we can create like a boot camp, all right, or like a hackathon, and we can create like such big
Rafa's
things.
like, not enough lunch money, Robert.
Yeah.
that's at least two tacos.
At
Before we
least
go.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, team. So thank you so much for this stream. We will have the next Monday on the stream. If I don't remember, it's about. Robert, do you remember what it's about at the next live stream?
I'm grabbing the schedule. We have. Here we go. Today was Multisig. Next one is about Third Web. Building a DeFi dApp with Third Web on COTI.
As you know, COTI and Third Web has an alliance. So we're going to create some stuff there and successful dApps and the fund with COTI. But that's it. Thank you so much for this live stream and see you next Monday. Stay COTI.
everyone.
See you.
Stay COTI.
Stay COTI. Bye-bye.